eradicate starvation.
It's a beautiful, beautiful Friday here in the sweet island of Trinidad and Tobago. I want to say good afternoon and welcome to all of you that are locked on and listening on the web. For those of you locked on and listening to us on the mobile app, those of you that are on YouTube, I want to say good afternoon and welcome to the best place to be on an evening, the best radio station to be, and everything else that goes in between. I want to say good afternoon. All of you that are on Facebook, you that are now coming in, make sure good afternoon and welcome. Now, it's a sad state in TNT, and I was having a conversation, and this conversation that I was having now, I just came from the funeral of the police officer that was in the grocery. The video footage that I showed you all some days ago, I think that happened on the 19th, just thereabout, of the police officer that was in the mini mart, and unfortunately, wrong place, wrong time, they came to rob the grocery, and he would have been shot. And being shot met his demise, and he would have succumbed to his injury, died on the spot. And today, sitting down and hearing his colleagues speak about the kind of man that he was, and a prolific detective in the Arima CID, I think they call their North Central Division, but a prolific, very prolific detective, skills that had been acquired, and I could have seen the love that people loved him by the numbers and the outpouring. I want to say hi to my friends at K. Allen Funeral Home. I want to say shouts to y'all. Always supportive, always yeah, and my partner who's the driver, you know, he always hails me with love, and I want to say shouts to all of y'all, to Nisha as well. Let Tanisha know I said hi. And so I'm in the funeral and I'm listening to all the sweet words that people are saying about the individual in question. And I started to think to myself, how did we reach here? How did we reach here? Then I had a confidential conversation behind the prison walls. A very confidential conversation. And all that glitters is not gold. That's what I want to tell TNT. And I want to urge publicly on national radio that the Minister of National Security and persons that are in charge of getting apparatus, proper equipment to man the jails and the prisons, you'll need to do better. My deceased uncle was a prison officer, so I could tell you some things. But at this point in time, there are prison officers who are afraid because the prisoners have more clout than the officers. Officers are going home unarmed to bandits who have access to the outside. And the thing about it is, what is even more sad is when these officers find the contraband, report it, and disciplinary actions and measures are taken for the prisoner or prisoners in question, that officer and his family's life is now in direct danger. Again, the conversation was very confidential, but I'm feeling to mind to settle Lego some information for the mere fact that crime is not only happening outside. Police officers are not safe, prison officers are not safe, and they will never be. But it is very hard for prison officers to work, enforce the law, do what needs to be done. It's very hard. Where the law enforcement part of it is concerned, and protect themselves and even protect their family. In times before, we've seen assassination of prison officers. We've even seen a prison officer shot in front of his baby girl, his daughter. Trying to see if I could get the info, some other information. So what am I saying? .919 FM is on Facebook. All you have to do is search the street 919 FM. The only space that there is between the and street. Everything else, so street 919 FM is together. I sat in that funeral and saw people crying because it's an untimely death. You kiss your loved one and say later, I will see you later, and later never comes. And later never comes. Then what? Then what would be the next move? And God forbid, the way that things are going now, neither one of us know when our timing will be. Because if the crime continues the way it is continuing now, crap will smoke all the way piping. And I'm sitting down and as I'm thinking in the funeral, I actually got time to think. Normally I'm going, and imagine, this is a close friend of mine's dad. And she called me and she told me, and she wanted to get some the live stream up and those kind of stuff, and so we arranged that. But it hit me like a ton of bricks because it was closer to home, because I did not identify when I saw the video that it was somebody that I knew. And as I started to think now, I'm sitting and I'm thinking, how did we reach here? And I'm literally hearing callers of 91.9 calling and say, it's Rowley fault, it's Kamla fault, it's Rowley fault, it's Kamla fault. Kamla say blood will flow. Rowley come and say if it is, the crime rate can go down, the ban should step down, or however, paraphrasing, so don't call me to correct me. But nobody is blaming themselves. We are not holding ourselves accountable and saying that, you know what, maybe we are a part of the problem as well. Maybe we can find the solution within us and not just blame the government, because I want to tell all you the truth here today. Government come, government go. If we don't fix us, the problem will continue. It doesn't matter who's in power. It doesn't matter. We need to get, as a nation, as a people, the testicular fortitude to jump out and stand up and say enough is enough. At a point in time we said firearms will save us, but I've seen officers carrying firearms, people carrying firearms and still being shot and killed, or being shot on a hole. No amount already that I could be ready, safe, prepared, or ready to put on a man if a man come at me. It still is not going to be enough, and will never be enough. But the criminal elements are brave. Just yesterday, heard about another thing where they put on a robbery in school uniform. School uniform. So what is it they're going to say now? We're going to return all the school uniform because the school uniform is not safe, just like the police service? Set up happy shooting. I'm fed up. I'm tired. We the people have to stand up. The church have to stand up. Because you know what's the next thing I start to realize? The church no longer care about people, you know. Plenty of people go get vexed with me today. The church no longer care about the people, you know. The church care about making money, you know. All these churches and things care about now is money making. Tithes bringing. Offering coming. And once tithes and offerings come in, hallelujah, praise Jesus, we ain't going out there. Because nowadays the pastors and the churches have a love for money more than God. And nobody, all they can't tell me different, you know. I out there every day. You can't tell me different, because the church more concerned now about how much money they could make. You have a funeral to do, you have to pay me this amount of money here, by X amount of money here, by X amount of money here, and X amount of money here. The only thing they're charging you to do now is to use the bathroom. And they're still getting tithes and offering to it. Oh. The other day, when we had to do a funeral for a family member, they charge you $1,000 just to turn on the AC in the church. $1,000, I'm telling all you. $1,000. The pastor have a fee, the church have a fee, and they still and then the offering. $200 to get a Wi-Fi password. I'm making this up at all. I'm not. The fear for God and the love for God has gone out the window, and church has become a money-making thing. And that is my statements, my views. Because you have some people go call to try to think and say, oh, they're talking about the pastors and say, all them pastors and them, a lot of them, they care. And matter of fact, as they say, Peter pay for Paul and Paul is pay for all. So, as I say, all them pastors and them only care about making money. And don't get me wrong, money have to make. Money have to make. Because the church have to run. But now the prime focus is no longer on souls. The prime focus is no longer on the community efforts or the youths of the land and the youths of the nation. A lot of you youths walking out of the church because the church are too much bacchanal. Or the church is becoming very more expensive. We want to blame the leaders, but the church is part of leadership in this country. No matter the religion. When are we going to come back? You all realize the times before when it is we didn't used to focus on all the things that we're focusing on now. The country was a better place. Take a rock back and realize, I don't want to hear about Gen Z and Gen X and New World and Revolution and all them kind of thing. Take a step back and look and see the things that was happening before, where the focus was on before. We don't have it now. Imagine I'm sitting and I'm watching a video where some Trinidadian guys left Trinidad, went to St. Vincent, get locked up and still playing badman thing. They lock up on the handcuff and still playing badman thing, you know. What a representation of Trinidad and Tobago. And get what they get locked up for? They went over there to harvest marijuana or whatever, and to learn how to plant and thing and whatever. And when the cameraman come, your cousin carrying on, that way I can't play it on the can't play it. But carrying on and then you're balling fully and you're showing the gang sign. Fully. Somebody in there. Fully. And you just did. Comfortable, eh? Everybody in this country is focusing on the wrong thing. The people of this nation, we focusing on the party that we like, and we putting blame on the party that we dislike. The police service, we only studying to go out there and write a 10,000 tickets, 100 million in ticket, because we need to help the government. All right, no problem. And law is law, and I don't have a problem in enforcing law. But you can't tell me you have a roadblock going on, and I've seen this happen many times. You have a roadblock going on. The roadblock happening. And while the roadblock happening, a man gets shoot 2-3 streets up the road, you know. But all they focus on the roadblock. And the man get away with a roadblock in the area. And then we will talk about police intelligence. We'll come on a news media briefing and talk and say we're putting a stop to it. We're putting a clamp on crime. So we are taking away the BDU uniform. The battle defense uniform will be taken away, and only members of the elite squad, 3 or 4 elite squads, will be able to wear BDUs. All other officers will wear the patrol order number 3. And then what? You all didn't realize by now. And to me, the nation sit down quiet, and we take that. Kiki kaka. Better we put them in short pants and socks. And we laugh, we tail off, and crime still happening. You know why? Because the criminals and them say, oh, let's so dotation and ship it. We going in a secondary school uniform now and rob a place. What are we going to do now? That was a disrespect there. Who is advising? Or is it that we just fully dotation dunce? Like fully dunce is the new code for all. But we'll sit down here and we'll talk. And we'll blame whoever we have to blame. And we wouldn't pick up ourselves and say, you know what? Enough is enough. Let us pick up and start getting this thing done right. I want it done right. Because I want all to win. If all you only know what's going on in the prison, if all you only know what's going on in MSP, certain things I can't divulge on this platform. But if you know, think about the worst. Prison officers, they're not safe. Long time a police officer used to study by the amount of people that lock up. You know, a man might come and assassinate me. Now, you have to study by, I might just go and get something, or to go on with my family, and a man put on a robbery and I get shoot. Police officer now come in the country, driving the next vehicle, pull up, bow. They try to rob you, bow. Bullet all in your head. And if it's not that, and we are facing the consequences of crime, no matter who we are at, a government minister sit down by a bar. Some people say that was staged just to show the response of the police. Some people say all kind of thing. But even if minister sit down by a bar, no respect of persons, they rob here and they go on with the bracelet. They're running in the church and hide, putting on the priest's clothes. I remember There was a point in time a police officer. I come from the days when a police officer started to talk to you. You're shaking. You don't know why you're shaking your hand. You just nervous because of the act of respect. To me, once you had an authority and you was in authority, to me, the level of respect that I had to you, my body used to malfunction. Yes sir, no sir, good day ma'am, no ma'am, yes ma'am. Sometimes you had to explain yourself, and it's because you had to take a deep breath and then talk. Level of respect and authority for your teachers. Worse yet, the pastor. Oh, the pastor touch you, you want to drop down because that is holy. No. I sat down and I watched people walking at churchyard and them smoking cigarette. Normal. Cussing in the church, you know, long time you said the church is holy ground, but we've lost all of that. We've lost all respect. I'm probably talking shippiness. So you know what, I'll open the phone line 3420081 4665391. I am probably talking a certain nonsense, and you know, I'm probably not making any sense. I am probably talking nonsense today because I don't know. We have to hold everybody accountable. But as I say, caller, good afternoon, welcome. I ask you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Peter.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah. How you mean you're not making sense? Of course you're making sense. But nobody wants to say I am responsible because where are the people coming from? The people that goes to the church is in the society. People that represent us in the parliament is in the society. And the people who commit the crime are in the society. So you must be making sense. And unless they decide it's my responsibility to make this place safe and comfortable for everyone and say no to my son, no to my daughter, no to the police and they're that doing wrong. Could you imagine you're trying to secure the country and you're trembling? Well, and we know that there are corrupt people everywhere, right? But we have to say no. You want to raise a fair, but you're not doing your duty. I mean, you must be afraid. I don't know, like you said, they must be trembling. Could you imagine somebody shooting near the police station? No respect for the police. And I am saying that somebody is trying to disrupt the running of the country. I don't care what anybody says, that's my feeling. Have a good day, dear.
Everything, everywhere. I don't know. And you know what's the hurtful thing? The quietness is deafening. If it was a bacchanal, and I'll continue saying it, if it was a bacchanal, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about any one of them fellas and them who just calling Kingsley, KFC, and all the others. All now so can't breathe, can't catch myself. But today everybody is watching and just observing. Wonder why. I wonder why. It hurts. It hurtful, you know. It's very hurtful. Very, very hurtful. Let's see what's going on here. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Lack of respect for the police is what you see. And you don't say respect is the type of characters that they have now is in the police service. I was told about some stories about some policemen. And then when I say, hey, wait tonight, all of that stupidness. service. It hard for the commissioner to control it, but she needs to find a way to clean up the police service and the judiciary. Keep them murderers in jail. Cell phone jammers should be in prison. The army should be in the prison too. Lock it down. You have to take away some human rights in order to properly govern and control. You cannot stop it, but you can control it at acceptable level.
Wow.
Hey, Dale, good afternoon. You see the same thing I tell you, you better take yourself out there. That's what I'm speaking about, you better take yourself. The sort of thing is a fine deep down south in a house. Is the fellas from Lavantel here? Is the fella from Lavantel had them in the house? The fella from La Hokata had them in the house. The fella from Loney, yeah, the fella along the driveway of the bridge. It's them fellas who had there's only African people doing them thing. It's no Indian doing that, no Chinese, no Syrian boy. You understand? It's only African people doing murder. Go in the jail, you won't see black people, you won't see no Indian, no Chinese, nobody else in jail. Only black people alone never see in jail. I said that stupidness. Waste of time talk. You understand? It's a big businessman down there controlling that day. And all them people in the area know who it is. Everybody in the area know who it is dealing with that house there. They know who it is. Don't the police don't they know that too. Them only saying that has covered itself. But them know what's going on down there too. I don't care. Them is part of the problem. The police is part of the problem in the country. Them is part of the problem in the country. That they say, bringing all the school uniform, you understand, that they train them using school like them. That's madness. Bring the uniform to stop crime. We need help from outside, boy. We have a sort of waste of time police here, boy. Waste of time, I'm saying. They're doing nothing. Waste of time, failure. Failure, long time. Not because PNM in power, since under you and under gravity face. Waste of time, I'm telling you. Waste of time. Sort of idiots. Deal me again here. If PNM lost election, when PNM lost election, and Kamala come back in power, so Sheila, crime done in Trinidad, I don't know. You see all this other gangster driving the road and said that lawlessness, man doing on the road, all I go stop. Man getting work every day, all you go again work. You ain't have to pay for gas something again. You understand? You still have in the gas station, again gas free. I will there, I will make it and them saying everything will be normal, nothing at all, no crime.
Ooh,
you know,
Papa.
some who talk about crime and who kidnap and all that was stop. That was a thing in the past. Water for everybody, and that ganga saying, water for everybody, boy. I tell you, it's a waste of time politician only fooling the pocket and fooling people and bringing this country between African and Indian. Waste of time, I tell you, me, I fed up on both sides. Waste of time, waste of time, waste of time.
We Papa. I only thing I disagree with you with is that it's not only black people that committed crime, eh? Don't get tied up. You know what I want to say on national radio? Is black people chopping. That is what's going on. We chop it. Because the other races are committing the crime, but they're not getting catch. But black people, we dotish. And then we going out there and we had this fully done thing that we promoting. So fully done outside. And that is what's going on, you know. Dunceness is a style now. Being choppedy is a style. So when you're committing crimes, you realize them fellas and them not even putting on mask and thing again to put on a breed. Them don't care. A man watch a command say fully evil. Fully dance. That way we reach by all the boy. Man, let me drink some water. Call a good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Good afternoon. Can you the voice?
Good afternoon.
And when you listen to the last caller or the last voice noter, you know that he's for country. Because he called it, the first voice message was on point. And you might say daily voice, yes, it have other people doing crime, other is doing crime. But when you talk about what kind of crime, it might be white collar crime, taking millions of dollars. And I believe if it's that kind of crime, it can to be better in than killing yourself and the dark brother out. You know what I mean? No crime is the right crime. No crime is the right crime. But if I would choose crime, I will always choose the pen and paper crime because they get it free. And the police are the problem. The police are the problem in this country. And they're the voice, the reason why the police is the problem. The police do not have to answer to taxpayers. The police have to answer to the politicians in this country. The police have to answer to Kamala Persal and Dr. Rowley. There is police who call in the opposition and giving the opposition information. There is police who is calling the government and giving the government information. And I dare anyone to say Kingsley line in this country. I know that a commissioner, a person in parliament, and that commissioner texting that person in parliament, I call no names. But if I want to challenge Kingsley, I will call names. If I want to challenge Kingsley, I will call names. I want to say it again. I know a commissioner texting a member of parliament. I'm not even saying an MP. I will say a member of parliament. So, because when I say MP, people feel opposition. But a government minister is also an MP. So when the police, we witness in this country, they're the voice. That police went up for screaming for a certain political party in this country. There is police, we witness, there's a police that's calling on national radio. We know them. The police today in this country is politically linked. They're worse than Kingsley. They're more politically linked than Kingsley. So let me get it right. The police, we must select our commissioner. The commissioner of police have to report to the citizens of this country. You tell me the government picking a body to select a commissioner. After that now, that when they select Kingsley, I have to go in front for that Dr. Rowley, for Dr. Rowley to say yes. If the police, if they pick them, and the police say, hey, and the police commission say, hey, we want Kingsley. Kingsley is the best man for the job. The Prime Minister of this country, Kamala Rowley, have the power to say they're the voice that we do not want Kingsley. Kamala Rowley, Kamala have the power to pick president because they say we have a college. What pick president? But when the man boss, you know who had the last say? Because if the college pick the president, the Prime Minister, we don't care whoever the Prime Minister is, either if it's Kamala, either if it's Rowley, they could send back that nomination and say, we don't want that. We want Tom, Dick, and Harry. This is what we want for our country. We can't debate me, you know. Because common sense comes before book. Then the voice is the most foolishness I ever hear. A professor tell me that was So that's why I will never take a part in that program. A professor who only have 5 views, speaking about worship. He told me that Donald Trump, if Donald Trump win, go and send him back. Hear the voice. That PNM Democrat UNC today. Worship. That PNM Democrat UNC today. I'm speaking about worship. You're telling me that you as citizen in America paying taxes, doing lecturer in a school, that my president is going to take your citizenship because I believe that Washington have dual citizenship. Yeah, too, and I believe he's contributing to America. We speaking about the people who live India, Grenada, St. Vincent, Canada, Jamaica, and living over there for 14, 20 years, and they living under the table. We are speaking about people who pay taxes. So I want to tell worship very soon I will see him, because what kind of educated fool are you? How could you read a book called sometimes Project 25, and in that book say that people who live in India they voice and they come citizens of America.
Coming for London because I have to pay some bills.
Right. People who live India and they come citizens of America. You telling me Trump is going to send them back? I want to tell all of you, the same way we support the Democrats for years over in America and have black people under pressure. Why not cost them? I got.
Kingsley had a lot to get off his chest today. I'm gonna pay some bills, and then when I come back, we're gonna go to the phone lines. We're gonna continue the calls this afternoon. So don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. I'll be back. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Oh yeah. Ooh. Get value for your money. Ooh. Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Courts have it all.
Courts, make home yours.
Under the auspices of the Mayor of Port of Spain, His Worship Chinua Aline, we present Baron's Infinity Concert, Sunday, November 3rd at the Winifred Atwell Auditorium, Queen's Hall. This show features Sugar Aloes, Gypsy, Tigress, Sherwayne Winchester, Calypso Princess, Dwayne O'Connor, Tizaya O'Connor, Chuck Gordon, Halon Francis, Sheldon Reed, Rome, Zachary Ransom, Aaron Duncan, Ainsley King, Rondell Donowa, Lady Adana, The All Stars Band, Los Alumnos de San Juan, Massey Trinidad All-Stars, and of course, the Baron.
I want that Spanish woman to marry me.
Baron.
Call me this sweet soul. I want somebody to love her.
And also Calypso legend, King Shortshirt from Antigua. All singers on the night will each perform a selection from the Baron. Your MCs, Damian Melville and Sonny Bling. Limited advance tickets only $300. Tickets available at the Queen's Hall box office, the Trini Shop, Trin City Mall, Excellent City Center, QueensHallTT.com, and C3 Center in San Fernando. Also, you can get your tickets from Sherma at 755-2915, Delinda 723-4011. Infinity, the concert.
Trap Empire Limited, in collaboration with Vibes Event Space, formerly known as The Shade, presents the launch of Hip and Hoppin' R&B Sundays on Carnival Weekend, Sunday 27 October, 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. Come out and enjoy performances from premier Tobago R&B and hip-hop artists, also featuring a freestyle battle competition, spoken word, and magic and mentalism performances. Get your tickets online on Island E-Tickets or pay $80 at the door. Hippity hop on down to Hip and Hoppin' R&B Sundays, 27th October at formerly known as The Shade. See you there. See you there.
Tobago. It's the Carnival Gear Up. Shots International present Shot 6. Shot 6. The brunch and after party on Saturday, the 26th of October. From 6 a.m. till all goes down at Vibes Event Space, formerly Shade Nightclub. Early bird tickets are $150, VIP $250. Includes vodka, white-o, punch-in, and all chasers limited. Music by John Boy and Ken Simmons, Kevonex and Smokey, Fire Travis, and Mixmaster Mark, Mighty Crush, DJ Kiki, and DJ Spree and Selector Camel. Look out for top soca artists. Tickets available at Jade Monkey, Bayside Bar, Well Seasoned Kitchen, God's Car Wash Point Forte, and online at Island E-Ticket. It's brunch, it's Juve, it's good vibe, it's sunrise, it's Shot 6. Saturday, the 26th of October. You know, anybody ever jam to steam all night? Well, Vibes Event Space presents Straight Steam. What are you doing? On Tobago's Carnival Friday, the 25th of October, featuring the royalties of Zest, Queen of Zest, Nelly Couture,
Me man give me vex so I kick him in the face like
Queen of Steam, Lady Lava, just stop the shot. King of Steam, Young
Cause I wanna do what you wanna do and you wanna do what I wanna do.
Music by an all-star DJ cast. General admission tickets are $100, VIP $150, and your Stevie Cabanas are $1,500 for 10 persons. Tickets available at Cachet's Tobago and Island E-Tickets. Doors open at 11 p.m. and we party till Juve. For further information, contact 394-3612. Straight Steam on Tobago's Carnival Friday, the 25th of October.
These girls tell me she's feeling it.
IWER and Oscar B presents Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space, formerly Shade Nightclub, Sunday 27th October, 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. Featuring popular artiste and an all-star DJ cast. Early bird tickets $300, breakfast inclusive. Tickets available on TicketFederation.com and Cachet stores nationwide, or call 620-3057 or 684-4528. Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space.
We don't beat girl, but we beat from bad. We beat from bad. Oh God, call on the Lord. Call on Him. Pour on us, God. Oh.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour all-night prayer every Friday evening, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Designed with you in mind, this ministry deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated and can be sent through the First Citizens Bank, account 795-222, in the name of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly. For more information, please call 753-1113. May God richly bless you.
The light of your glory.
The Street 919 FM mobile app is now live. Keep in the loop with all your favorite programs. Be in the know first and carry us wherever you go. Listen and watch us live at the click of your fingertips. Download our mobile app now. Go in your favorite app store, whether it be Android or Apple, and type in The Street 919 FM.
The Street is coming.
Tobago. Friday night is heated up and the steam is rising. Get ready. Steamy Friday every Friday. Advise the event space, formerly known as Shade, 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Port Accord.
Tell me what you really want to do.
With an all-star steamy DJ cast.
You're ready?
And unbeatable drink special. Want to level up? Grab one of our exclusive Cabana specials and take the vibes to another level. It all happens Steamy Friday every Friday. Where the party never cools down. Steam on a Friday only at Vibes, the event space.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud.
Wow.
Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
If you're not on the live yet, I want to say good afternoon to all of you that are locked on and listening. We'll see what's happening here. 342-008-1466-5391. Those are the numbers that you could call. And for those of you that are on the live, or you just probably come off because you know we're on ads and you're now jumping back in, because I see that happening, I want to say good afternoon to you. I want to play something very quickly here as well, you know. This just happened. Not even... And I just like to play thing for you to see. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dale.
Good afternoon.
Dale? Yeah, good afternoon. I want to find out. So, it's only if the UNC comes back into office, the police will do their work? The police supposed to work regardless of who in office. So, when the PNM in power, they drop the ball and then do it. What you say?
I don't know. I guess... Probably,
I don't understand. I don't understand with his Kingsley.
Probably it have more UNC police than PNM police. I don't know.
Maybe, because as far as I know, you're a police officer, regardless of who in office. You have to do your work. So I don't understand what nonsense with if UNC come back in office. That can't be. If that is so, we're in a hot mess. Dale, you have a good evening. Bye.
I share my Dale. I share my house. So good afternoon. Welcome.
Pleasant good afternoon to you, Dale. Good afternoon to Trinidad and Tobago.
Good afternoon.
Henry Kingsley, sorry. Dale, I want to touch on the crime situation because it's one of my concerns as well. I mean, yes, Kingsley was able to touch on Miss Angie and other callers about the crime situation in this country. But when you look at statistics, right, and when you looked at the Central Statistical Office statistics, or even the Trinidad and Tobago Police website, where you will get the evidence of the different types of crime in different categories and the year and that kind of thing, whether it be murder, larceny, you name it, right? But when you look back in the days of in the 90s, into the millennium, right, you would see where the crime increasing. And you would see, like, in terms of the political parties and in terms of the leadership at the point in time, in terms of prime ministers, right, both the UNC and the PNM was able to govern. Both the UNC and the PNM was able to be affected, well, show some sort of statistics where crime is concerned, right? And I'm saying, if you want to continue to blame the PNM about crime, it's okay, because right now it's in a hot mess. But I'm simply saying that there were times that the UNC were in government and they were able to nip it in the bud. And I'm saying, if you have put proper legislations and bills and you supported the government in terms of passing these bills, or even when you were in government, Madam Opposition Leader, right, you would have been able to nip it in the bud, put certain laws, enforce it, and leave it there, right? But you did not do that. The UNC had 2 chances to make a difference in this country. And I know people is going to attack me and say, what about the PNM who had numerous amounts of time, right? But I'm simply saying, if you're complaining and say, okay, if the UNC was there, they would have been able to do a better job, right? I am also saying that the UNC were there. The UNC was given an opportunity. They won the election. And they were given the grand opportunity to nip this in the bud, whether it be the different type of crimes. And when you look back to now, since Dr. Rowley won the election to now, I mean, the statistics is really bad. I'm seeing the last time they updated was in 2022. It was 605 murders, and 2021 was 450. And then in 2020 and 2019 were over 500. And this year is to be accounted as well. But I'm simply saying, go to leaders, or go to the opposition, or go to key people in the UNC, or even the PNM who you speak to on a daily basis, Kingsley, and have them try. If you have suggestions, put your suggestions in writing. So now when they go to Parliament, they will say, well, okay, a law-abiding citizen, an activist of the UNC, giving us this proposal, let's action the plan. We have the plan, no, but they don't want to support us. We cannot do the bill and pass legislation by ourselves. That is why the opposition is there to enhance it and enforce it, and whatever their purpose is there as the opposition, they're not utilizing it. And I'm simply saying, Kingsley, do a little more research. Go up on the Trinidad and Tobago Police website, go up onto the Central Statistical Office website, talk to persons who was affected by crime, and try to get some sort of resolution. Stop talking about Wall Street. He does not live here. We live here, and we have to make Trinidad and Tobago a better place. Thank you.
Is how the father does work? I had something in my mind that I wanted to say, and as I look to open my mouth, it's like I get shut up. I can't remember what it is I was going to say. All right, boss man. No problem. Call, good afternoon. Welcome. All right, boss.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
One does never cease to amaze me. To me, a few weeks ago, on diaper and defecation program, Paul was singing a different tune. Kingsley eventually regurgitate, because vomit he does talk. So he eventually regurgitate and come back out to vomit again to talk rubbish. Well, Wall Street had to be frightened based on the laws that Trump intend to put out. If Trump put it out, Wall Street could fall in that bracket, Kingsley, so he can't support you. You ain't understand that a lot of children, how to put it, in England they call it the windrush. A lot of people carry the children up at 5 years old and 6 years old, and some of them might be married and all, but that don't mean they are citizens. They're working and paying taxes. That don't mean they are citizens. So Trump's intention is to send, once you're not a citizen and you're a child of one of those, what they call in England the windrush generation, because they did that to people in England, send them back, and when they done, some of them had to get paid. So that was Trump's intention. So Wall Street frightened Kingsley. So you supporting that? That is why son, that's why we getting all level of disinformation, I looked at I forget what television station. I do look at Fox and CNN, and look at something a little more neutral or something Indian or something. And one of their argument is they show we are black man putting out a set of disinformation. And the argument is that the Chinese, Putin, and one of those countries that Israel fighting, is using these people to put out a certain level. So they ask them what political party they're supporting really. The man can't say they're supporting a political party. The idea is to mash up the whole thing. That is what Wall Street is about. That is what Kingsley and them is about. Because this morning I listened to my guru, and I listened to my female guru, and I listened to my Minister of Education some time ago with that same St. George's College. And here what the Minister of Education said, there's a group of people who don't want me to move St. George's College from Valsayn to bring it back here. By them moving that school from there and bring it here, I now put 1,000 children who fail whatever exam, was it the SCA? Or secondary school education. Now there are 1,000 children are now attending that same university, that same school, full time. So if I didn't move St. George's College and put it back there, 1,000 children like my kind, who say ain't do well, wouldn't get the opportunity to sit over the exam a second or third time. When are we going to wake up and stop playing people give you a ton load of? I understand your conversation about the police, and I keep saying, son, the problem with the police, we need to make the police mandatory. Go to the parliament, pass a law and make it mandatory to wear the cameras. And we would solve 3/4 of our problem where the police and the trust of the police service is. because just recently we had 13 or 14 high-ranking members of the police service, and I will keep repeating it, apply for the job of commissioner of police and had to take a lie detector test, and 11 failed. What does that tell you about the top rank of the police service? Any part of the world, any country, the state would have been able to fire them because the people who pay their property tax in Bath area could have tell them I don't want that superintendent no more because he can't pass a lie detector test to become commissioner of police. You can't put them back in Bath area because they can't trust him. Because the taxpayer and man who pay any property tax in Bath area or in Florida had the option to do that in a town meeting. I can't do that here. But I want change. So until we mature mentally and stop studying that one who come and talk that level of regurgitation and one don't know what side of the fence he on yet. But I'm glad to see whatever like the PNM juice or breeze, somebody inject him with something when the past few days and like he catches senses. Enjoy your evening, son.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Okay. Yeah, Dale, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
But I ain't gonna call your son. I ain't gonna call your son, but good afternoon. But the person who was in America wasn't the Indians and them.
If the person
we're talking about, if we go back to history, it was the Indians and them. Right? Is the white man come and they colonize America. That's as far as I know in my history. But that's not what I call to talk about. But the 95% and 5% white in jail. That 95% are the pockets. That's why they're not in jail. Who have more corn, feed more fowls. But I just want to tell you, give you a little thing for you to do some research on. Right? The Brad Boys case, right? When you think about all those things with these fellas who get off scot-free, the minister who refused to take the breathalyzer test and the commissioner of police went in the station to really see. Section 34, Akil Chambers, Father Sewell, IAM, plant-like substance. The man who couldn't identify the national bird from. The zoo man who take all the pictures with this, he get off scot-free too. Monas Island, the boy shoot in the West School, right? So, Karamat, I wonder, I call their names, you know. So, why these people and them didn't make things? It wasn't because of their pocket and connection. And you expect to see people like them in jail, but the people in jail doing things for them. I don't have no proof, but I know that. But I just want to remind people why these people are outside and the other ones for pettiness inside. But just go over these things. None of these things then come back out, you know. You follow that IM thing right through. You telling me police. A man telling the police to come back the next day for footage. Anyway, I just trying to tell you why them outside and we inside. Have a nice day.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pastor Jennings, I know you're preaching there. Say some pastors, they want money. So I'm telling this pastor, I'm not radio station, and he don't want money. But I know you're in this one jump out, Paul, and where you come out from? All the time I like deceitfulness, words and witchcraft, you know. He cussing the PNM, say, Chewy party card. But Paul, I'm the damn sober, so this place going, how we going today? What's wrong with them fellas and them, boy? They let the rest sad, you know. I look to and listening, boy.
You all remember the other day it had a barrage of shots in Port of Spain. I'm now getting information. That's why my head down. Getting information that plenty things happening. There's a shooting in Gonzales just a little while ago. And before that, There's another incident that just took place as well in the Cunupia area. And then I hear some U.S. Marshals come in Trinidad and clear up the place. They pick up a man who on some trafficking thing or whatever. I'm going to think myself in the meantime. Paula, good afternoon. Welcome.
Afternoon, Dave. You know, I had to call. Here it is. Why it is some people behave in that manner? So I am not no favorite of Paul. But because Paul called to get your opinion, you're calling now to say all kinds of things. So he's not entitled to opinion. So he must share in the food syndrome. He must be entitled to opinion and he must be entitled to opinion. All to this people, boy. KFC, you can get all on the sell the fried chicken, boy. Look, they are gone. I'm fed up.
Go on, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, dear.
Good afternoon.
KFC, Paula, as you say, moving forward, he know where he came from and he's trying to uplift himself. No ghosting, right? Good.
I want to say something, you know, but it go cause a drama and a bacchanal here today. It's Friday, you know, but sometimes I just wonder, right? I just really wonder. Is it that a lot of times I've seen it happening other places that we don't care about the situation around us and we would just talk to support who we I don't know how I'm saying this, you know. But KFC, the other day you didn't say it's not UNC, it's not PNM, but I don't know. I find like it is really defend the UNC a lot, you know, and I was trying to understand too now, you know.
You see what going on with crime. Crime will never stop in this country. Because all the big boys involved who bring in the guns and the drugs, they will have crime. So, and all the lawyers who let out the criminals every time when they commit crime, the lawyers and judge, it's them where the crime so in the country.
Dear, when I say there's only African people, that is what them want to tell us. That there's only African people doing killing. And it have no Indian or no Syrian, no Chinese doing killing. Them things go on the mat. They stick them thing and put it on the mat, throw that away. You understand? Anytime a black man do a killing in country, the whole country does know. But when an Indian do it, nobody doesn't want to talk about it. You understand? They keep it hush, hush, hush. You doesn't hear no Indian calling and talking about, you know, Muhammad kill this one, Singh kill this one. You doesn't hear them saying them thing. But if it's an African, everybody talking about the African man. Like it's only African alone doing killing. That's what I mean to say. Them waste of time by Kingsley, waste of time as a black man. Tabakit, waste of time as a black man. Kunji, Rachel, waste of time. Waste of time. No good at all. No good. Country the Chinese and them, no good, boy. Only no good. Failure.
Again, everybody the free reign today, you know. But as a, you know, with that, this is why when I say that my kind of people, we dotish, we dunce, because how much, I'm gonna be real with you, how much in general let us see wearing big gold chain and big jewelry and flaunting and flamming and outside there and flamming out that hey, I have a little thing. Them go put on a crime and you'd never know. They have a piece of money and them walking around in slippers and non-brand name clothes and all them kind of thing. But we black people, we like to run around in brands. We like to run around in brands. We like the big gold chain theory. We like Papi show thing now. We like the scenes, the hot scenes. That's what we like. In fact, we like it. We love it. We're not contented with the. Well, I mean, the fellas and some of them who going on robbery and thing, part of the rubber ding gang. Yeah, but I'm gonna go back to my phone call and them. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah. You carry to rich man, poor man. Poor man paying rich, and rich man paying poor. As a poor man have a dollar, you want everybody to know you.
Yeah, you everybody know. You everybody know.
You want everybody to know, and the fellow who is spending money, he paying poor still, trying to make much more. But then, who do you know this time in Trinidad? That's why I'm coming from Maracaibo and Tokyo and Japan and China and the crime. It's all of we all doing all we doing. And everybody knows somebody doing something and nobody is saying nothing. Everybody just giving, Tommy demand, but and Johnny demand, but they ain't getting the police evidence. The police might know, but they ain't getting the police evidence. And never happen. All kinds of things happening in Trinidad. Today they have a killing here, tomorrow. Why boy listen then Trinidad and Tobago, we have a nice weekend, and the killers, or the people keep from the gun, get rid of the gun because only one so that people killing somebody. When election time comes, you think we need election. Because all the people like me, they eat this. Then, have a nice weekend.
You too, Manu, you too. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, there.
Good afternoon.
I just want to say that Paul was just bringing out some statistics, and if you think he has statistics to prove that it doesn't matter what party in power, but it's the police. Well, I think we shouldn't beat up on him for that. I think people should be entitled to their opinion. If they say something contrary, I think we correct them in a kind of way, and we do. But based on what he was saying there, I think he was all right. If he finally coming around, let him come. All right. Yeah, brother.
Oh gosh, let me continue. Switch to this one. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Deal.
Caller, good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon.
Deal. A pleasant good afternoon to you. Deal. I read something, deal. I read two things. Could you tell me if it's true? Did the Minister of Tourism said Mitchell tells citizens travel abroad to see how sweet it is in TNT? Is that true?
The statement, something similar. I heard about a statement made like that yesterday.
Well, I want to answer the Minister of Tourism, Randall Mitchell. I traveled to St. Lucia for a week, and Dale, I have to tell you, what statement that minister make there? That minister must not travel up the Caribbean. Dale, St. Lucia, nice too bad. You could get US in abundance. You don't have to worry. And when you go to the bank, they ain't getting you 250 US. I want to ask the minister, when someone at Trinidadian go to the bank and they get 250 US, what are they going to do with that when they travel? So it seems like these ministers under the PNM, something wrong with them, And secondly, Dale, did you hear that Trinidad and Tobago was named among the top 10 countries to visit in 2025 by Global Travel Authority Lonely Planet? So
by what?
Question. Trinidad and Tobago has been named one of the top 10 countries to visit in 2025 by the Global Travel Authority Lonely Planet. Dale, I want to ask the PNM government, who did they pay to get their rankings? Dale, let me repeat that, Dale. Who did the PNM government pay to get them rankings? Because Dale, you know you could pay for them rankings, right?
I didn't know that.
When we have the 6th, huh?
You could pay for the ranking, you say?
Yes. Me asking you, I'm telling you, you as a country could approach some of these organizations and tell them
they gain them a piece of money.
Cost. Yeah, I mean.
So, well, let me ask you something, right? Not to shift too far, yeah. But your partner Kingsley called you just now and say some things about you. Are shocking addressing it?
Deal. Let me say something, eh? You see, stray dogs don't bark at every car door that goes by. Let me repeat that. Stray dogs do not bark at every car door that passes by. Let me continue my contribution.
So wait, wait. I'll let you finish your contribution. So what I'm trying to understand, you're saying that, so then Kingsley's a stray then?
Let me repeat my quote.
Let me understand it good.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't raise the volume to hear you good.
Yeah, let me repeat my quote. Stray dogs do not bark at every car door that goes by. You can interpret that. You're a very intelligent fellow. Let me finish my contribution though. Trinidad and Tobago have been named one of the top 10 countries to visit in 2025 by Global Travel Authority Lonely Planet. I am asking the PNM government, who did you all pay to get that ranking? Because Dale, you know I'm the fact check king, right? You know that, right? You know that, Dale. You know that very well.
Afraid you bad, you know.
Yeah. And I don't come with just anything just so. Right? So, let me leave with this deal. I want to wish Prime Minister Rowley a belated happy birthday. And I hope he had a splendiferous, tremendous, marvelous year. Because Dale, I tried to call him, Dale. I tried to call him to wish him a happy birthday, boy. I called him 3 times. He didn't take my call, boy. He didn't take my call at all.
You out of the country. But you serve to Wall Street after you ban all the man all kind of place and thing. You really feel the man go answer you, boy?
What do you mean? Because calling him to wish him a happy birthday.
I don't know that. Next thing the man feel you're trying to call him to be on your show with what's his name, with Professor
Uncle Tommy.
Yeah, with Uncle Tommy, you know, you want to see you calling is frightening, you're frightened.
Before you go, Dale, you know the Queen of Talk I saw us on our program too?
Yeah, I see that. How much you pay she?
There I go. We go talk later. Bye-bye.
Well, good afternoon, welcome. Good afternoon.
There, you know, you could pay to get a degree, a doctorate.
I can pay for that too, you know.
You don't get paid to get a right?
Huh?
You know.
Yeah, I want to pay.
Somebody to come and say that the government pay for some rankings, right? So you can pay somebody. You can pay for a doctor, you can pay for a professor, you can pay for anything. Right? You can pay all the things together, you can pay a man to come and say that.
I want to make sure you break up just now. It's Professor Rate, I heard you say?
Yeah, Professor Rate.
That sounds too close. That sounds too close to water rated. But alright.
Yeah. The Professor Rate is something closer to water rate. So once you get the professorate, you're on the line of that illiterate. So you can pay for these things. You can pay no more than that you don't have to sort it from the reliable things because the man saying that it's not facts. But you know WHO IMF and this other body and thing have offices in Trinidad and Tobago. And if you need to get information, you can go directly to them to get the information instead of listening to Professor Rate, who's illiterate and talking it.
The gentleman say he's the fact check king, and I mean,
yeah, but
the professor supposed to have his facts.
The bodies who is in charge, who do these things. They will tell you the man saying that the country now better, no anything, but I am not religious and these people going to fight. I have tried to bunch of them nonsense every single time. You know, I want to talk about our what one time we talk about our system and how bad it is about it.
Yeah.
But the body who deals with that, the WHO, the World Health Organization has no such information on their website. And they have offices in Trinidad and more people here. I am not always have people inside Trinidad because IMF have an office in Trinidad. So IMF will know. They are there. I mean, IMF is one of the tools who protects the investors like BP and all these big government countries to come and invest the millions of US dollars in Trinidad, because I will tell you something with this doctorate with people, right? Is that investors, first thing an investor do before he comes in your country is to ensure that your country is stable, and doing that means that you see when they want their money to come back out, they must be able to get back their money when they want their money out.
Right.
Because you could come and put your money in, and a bad government will lick up your money.
And you lose your thing. Coming for London, we have some other calls, and I want to try to see how much people I can get in. All right, thank you very much. Whole time I'm watching this little orange thing here and I'm studying, you know, what do you feel? Okay, do I have 5 minutes in it?
Good afternoon, dear, and to your listeners. There you see the caller who called out Tavakit and Kunji and them. He have it on the button. On the button, and it's nice to know that is not me alone, but there are other people in the country who fully aware and recognize what's taking place. Now, people just talk about people know what's going on and they're not giving the police the information. You know, I like to factor in everything. And it's one thing to give police information, but when we have stories like police going as far as 10 pages out of our station diary, I mean, that would bring to note the fact that people taking information to you because you are trying to suppress the information. And it's not one challenge or one problem we have here with how we are policed by the police service. It's plenty bias. They come, they go, we just see it being highlighted. Because you cannot tell me that it is justified that the same tickets that you're sharing to the driving public for the vehicle not being up to standard, that the police service cannot receive those same tickets for driving around with vehicles that are not up to standard. Where is the justness? Where is the justness in that? As I tell you, the list is long. The list is very long as it relates to the many times that we have seen the clear bias of officers. And then people just want to come and air them out. Just come and air them out. Because why, boy? Because why? I look to and listening, Dave.
I have a whole set of thing here.
Delicious, I want to ask you, if you don't give how much 52 hampers so the underprivileged, disadvantaged people in Chumakak and talk about it for years on the air. That's the question I want to ask you. Long. So, in other words now, whatever gave that rating, you're discrediting them, you're questioning the honesty then. This man, something wrong with, was a short man syndrome with you? Oh God! Stupilicious, no winner. Dale, think about it. What blue fly does follow? Think about it.
Dale, this Wall Street man, Wall Street, you big trouble. Every time Dr. Rowley car pass you barking, and you're talking about Kingsley only barking at cars that pass. You know better than Kingsley, the way and you song you're a professor. I am ashamed of you, man. You see Dr. Rowley, you back when your car pass. And you should understand what's going on. Why you barking so much? Calm down, brother. Calm down. You're not getting younger. Just now your eye might close. You even know what happened. Stop have that kind of load on your chest. Leave the man alone. Just live and let's live, brother. Man, you are something else, boy. Up to now, Dale, I can understand how America must change, boy. This man is a professor, but he has so much time to call Trinidad radio station, so Wall Street, I frightened for you. I don't know what you're feeling, people here with your professorship, but America don't work like that. When you're in America and you're working. So make it clear, brother. I don't understand. You born in a country, but you all over the place only crying over the country. What's your problem, brother?
Good afternoon, Dale. I see a talk show was come out to defend Paul. When Paul was cussing the PNM, she was dragging Paul, saying the worst thing about Paul. She's a victimizing she own colleagues. She don't want to eat everything and victimizing people out here. She only informant to the ministers and them. I know what's going on now. A greedy, evil, wicked woman. Fire burn them, boy.
KFC, our money to go to court, boy. Careful. That's all I say. Careful. Say things that you don't know. And I distanced myself from all of that. Eh? Oh God, let me talk now. Go talk to you just now. You ain't paying for this call. Your WhatsApp, you ain't paying for the call just now. Oh gosh. But no, on a serious note, well, be careful of the things that you're like eluding and saying, eh? Alright. That's all I had to say. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good evening. Good afternoon, Dale. This station moved from constructive to what? Destruction. I enjoy this station again, you know.
And they called to say that?
Yes, it's not educated.
Bye-bye. Well, it is going like somebody have a gun in all their head and, you know, you're raising your blood pressure. You sit down and listen from however long till now. Sit down on the line and wait to come and say that. No, call and add something of construction to the program. Let me make some sense out of it now. Call and add some level of constructive something. Don't call to tell me about the station going to the thing, but you sit down listening kiki kaka whole evening. Spare me. And take it as you may. I could, yeah, whatever. Call a good afternoon, welcome.
The voice, that is a PNM. She wanted to have a PNM program. She wanted to come here every day and bash camera. They're giving Kings the opportunity. They're giving KFC opportunity. They're giving Washington opportunity. Oh God, they was like Aisha Wells. They'll get it off on the radio. And you know who gets Aisha Wells off on the radio? PNM people, you know. PNM talk shows, you know. Not Kingsley, not COP, not KFC or Wall Street, but PNM people.
You sure, man?
Yeah, that is facts about it. Listen to me. This lady would have been okay if you was coming here every day and don't have a program where you're giving all sides, because she believes that is the Yap Yap program from 6 to 8. She hears voices here, and then you will be attacked too. Because if he wants to give people like kings in the airwave, the king of the airwave, to do what he has to do, they will do everything in the power. Because they're the voice, the kind of listenership, the kind of people you're going to hear after Kingsley don't speak. You will be amazed. You the kind of the lines will be burning fire after I don't speak. So you understand the kind of nature, because that last lady cost Gypsy, you know. Because when Gypsy said that PNM, not even PNM people, he spent over 3 something else plus in the UNC fighting Manning, fighting the PNM. Today, that last caller day, and PNM talk shows, Gypsy is the best thing sliced bread. He is the best thing. This fella could be African boy who leave the UNC. And thanks to Jamie, because there is voice. Roger cost camera. He split on camera politically. Jack his face all over this country. He lift up his skirt and jack his face on the ground. Today, the UNC saying Roger is okay. I must support that.
No, go on there. I went on there. Let's see. Let's just see it went blank. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Hey, good afternoon, Dale. Kingsley said that stupidness to say why you defend yourself and call him a stray doggy. What do you have to say about that? Eh? You take that just so? Like he's really a stray dog into a gun, Dale.
That's a stray dog, no, but is that soap up right there today? Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Listen, tell KFC to call your name. Call your name. Because I know he know who went to tell the minister to take the social welfare. You have to run any name and on goes down. But tell him call your name. Call your name. No dog, no back at no open car.
Yeah, I feel like it's whole week I cut through, right? KFC, Kingsley and Wall Street. Well, yeah, shots are firing, shots are firing. Well, sure I can handle the thing, man. Is this boy? Let me see what we done here. What else I have here to take? Right, I'll play this already. The hell is this? Oh God, boy! Let me see what's going on here. Right.
Kamala want to be in power right too. She want to give up the seat at all. I see the chief going, Dr. Rowley moving on. She want to stay in power right. She not giving nobody she party to run the party. She alone feels she can run the party. Just like Gigi. Gigi feel is the best, he was the best commissioner of police. Two of them thinking the same mad way. They're like Donald Trump. Waste of time. Always waste of time. No blasted failure, boy. Waste of time, boy. I'm fed up all the boy.
That's no I call out. That's no.
Afternoon there. Name for Tombstone. They know what going on. Man, I on the ground. I just run some dread network you know there. I seen the unjust and the evil. I said going on with some PNM talk shows and them. So jobless no man curse, but we fight like with some and fall. Them all don't want to eat.
You said my number, I said me who's the host, tell me who's the host, but see if I could go and shoot and thing and see if I could get a little something too, you know. Eat a food too, call a good afternoon, welcome.
Dale, that young boy, warn the young boy.
that young boy only talking after that garbage. You're getting one set of trouble. I talked to him already, you know. Young boy, stay, you're a cockroach. Stay out of foul business, I'm telling you. Oh, follow them guys. Those guys, other guys are cockroaches, you know. Go ahead, fire a bond for this and bond the other. Watch yourself, you're young and ignorant. Stop following these people. All right, I'm telling you, you know. All right, go ahead. You're a young child. You're just born. You're even nothing about Trinidad.
The partner and them go
and
pay.
You're talking after that garbage on the people radio. Hush your mouth.
The partners and them will pay.
Don't follow Wall Street and them, you know. Oh, go ahead. I'm warning you. After this 25 election, you will see how fire of burn who and who will burn. Watch yourself. Go ahead. Call name and you'll see they'll rather come and help you.
Dale.
All right.
Hello.
They'll talk to the boy.
I don't see what I have to say already.
Okay.
After that.
All right, dear. I'm listening.
Yeah. After that, I am going to church. I will literally. I go stop work. I will go to church. I go into full-time ministry and serve the Lord. Nah. What I? Oh God, Chris! Oh God, hey, watch that, I love it here, you know. You have to love it here. If you ain't turn on your radio and get a good laugh when the evening come, something wrong. I lie. Something wrong. Chris, you go down there? Is not Chris there? Or he inside still? That's not. When I come back, I go pay my bill. When I come back. Yeah. See me?
Are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Everyone is gearing up for the Hitman Howie T 37 DJ anniversary celebration. I am old school. Saturday, 2nd November, from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m., we gather at the Center of Excellence for this annual event featuring Sensational Sammy,
Give me a smile and give me a shine and show me that you're mine.
King Kabuki, DJ Mikkel, Reese T, hosted by Rodney King and TC. Hitman Howie T will be in full concert mode.
When Howie plays, he makes the ladies sway. Get it? Hit it, Howie. Hit it, Howie T.
Dress code, multicolor retro wear. Tickets are $200. Get them now at Bobby's Bar, Curep, Fats International, Tree City Mall, and Arima. Amanda's Grill, Excellent City, Port of Spain. Sour Team, Sion's Bar, San Fernando. Revive Beauty Bar, Mokoya Bus Route Lights. Sammy Seafood Plus, Arima. Caliente Bar, Curep. New Luna Bar, Aruca. Prestige Bar, Montrose Main Road, Chagonas. And the Royal Nest Guest House, Digger Martin. It's the Hitman Howie T 37 DJ anniversary celebration.
Been so long.
Saturday, 2nd November, at the Center of Excellence. Get ready.
Trap Empire Limited, in collaboration with Vibes Event Space, formerly known as The Shade, presents the launch of Hip and Hoppin' R&B Sundays on Carnival Weekend, Sunday 27 October, 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. Come out and enjoy performances from premier Tobago R&B and hip-hop artists, also featuring a freestyle battle competition, spoken word and magic and mentalism performances. Get your tickets online on Island E-Tickets or pay $80 at the door. Hippity hop on down to Hip and Hoppin' R&B Sundays, 27th October at formerly known as The Shade. See you there. See you there.
Trinidad on fire, Tobago on fire. Yo, this is IWER George. Me and my brother Oscar, we come together, two veterans in the business, to produce a breakfast experience for you, Tobago, from 3 a.m. on the 27th of October at the 5 event space formerly known as Shade. We call it Breakfast Jam. I want Oscar B produce Breakfast Jam. So you don't know, Oscar B could sing all these songs from all the years. I will come and sing the mashup song, and then we got some special guests and some top shutters DJ at that event Sunday morning. So when all finish by we, all they just go home, take a shower and go and blow their mask. Tobago Carnival, we will be present.
Tobago Carnival Gear Up Shots International present Shot 6. Shot 6. The brunch and after party on Saturday, the 26th of October. From 6 a.m. till all goes down at Vibes the Event Space, formerly Shade Nightclub. Early bird tickets are $150, VIP $250. Includes vodka, White-O, Punch-In, and All Chasers Limited. Music by John Boy and Ken Simmons, Kevin X and Smokey, Fire Travis, and Mixmaster Mark, Mighty Crush, DJ Kiki, and DJ Spree and Selector Camel. Look out for top soca artists. Tickets available at Jade Monkey, Bayside Bar, Well Seasoned Kitchen, God's Car Wash Point Forte, and online at Island E-Ticket. It's brunch, it's Juve, it's good vibe, it's sunrise, it's Shot 6. Saturday, the 26th of October. You know, anybody ever jam to steam all night? Well, Vibes Event Space presents Straight Steam. What are you doing? On Tobago's Carnival Friday, the 25th of October, featuring the royalties of Zest, Queen of Zest, Nelly Couture.
Me man give me back so I can give me in the face like
Queen of Steam, Lady Lava.
My man, you stop the shot.
And King of Steam, Young
Cause I wanna do what you wanna do, and you wanna do what I wanna do.
Music by an all-star DJ cast. General admission tickets are $100, VIP $150, and your Stevie Cabanas are $1,500 for 10 persons. Tickets available at Cash's Tobago and Island E-Tickets. Doors open at 11 p.m. and we party till Juve. For further information, contact 394-3612. Straight Steam on Tobago's Carnival Friday, the 25th of October.
These girls tell me she's feeling it.
Under the auspices of the Mayor of Port of Spain, His Worship Chinua Aline, we present Baron's Infinity Concert, Sunday, November 3rd at the Winifred Atwell Auditorium, Queen's Hall. This show features Sugar Aloes, Gypsy, Tigress, Sherwayne Winchester, Calypso Princess, Dwayne O'Connor, Tizaya O'Connor, Chuck Gordon, Halon Francis, Sheldon Reed, Rome, Zachary Ransom, Aaron Duncan, Ainsley King, Rondell Donowa, Lady Adana, The All-Stars Band, Los Alumnos de San Juan, Massey Trinidad All-Stars, and of course, the Baron.
I want that Spanish woman to marry me.
Baron.
Call me this sweet somebody to love her.
And also Calypso legend, King Shortshirt from Antigua. All singers on the night will each perform a selection from the Baron. Your MCs, Damian Melville and Sonny Bling. Limited advance tickets only $300. Tickets available at the Queen's Hall box office, the Trini Shop, Trin City Mall, Excellent City Center, QueensHallTT.com, and C3 Center in San Fernando. Also, you can get your tickets from Sherma at 755-2915, Delinda 723-4011. Infinity, the concert.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but it's happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamfleur, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m., where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Oh God, call on the Lord. Call on Him. Pour on us, oh God. Oh.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour all-night prayer every Friday evening, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Designed with you in mind, this ministry deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated and can be sent through the First Citizens Bank, account 795222, in the name of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly. For more information, please call 753-1113. May God richly bless you.
The light of your glory.
The steam is coming. Friday night is heated up and the steam is rising. Get ready, Steamy Friday every Friday at Vibes, the event space, formerly known as Shade, 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Port Accord.
Tell me what you really want to do.
With an all-star steamy DJ cast.
Y'all ready?
And unbeatable drink special. Want to level up? Grab one of our exclusive Cabana specials and take the vibes to another level. It all happens Steamy Friday every Friday, where the party never cools down. Steam on a Friday, only at Vibes, the event space.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, oh, oh. Get value for your money. Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Oh, Courts have it all.
Courts, make home yours.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world. The Street 919FM.com.
News from the Street 919FM.com. Here's what's happening.
And now for the news at 4 p.m. I am Dale Edwards. Let's take a look at the headlines. Heavy rainfalls causes negative impact on water plant. National security a topic in Singapore. Rambali said he is not giving up Shogunas West seat. And bands for Tobago Carnival almost sold out. Now let's take a look at the news and details. The Water and Sewage Authority says several of its surface water treatment facilities in northeast Trinidad were negatively impacted by heavy rainfall. In a notice this morning, the authority said its facilities at Tumpira, Mutura, Quarry, Guanapo, McDavid, Intake, La Postora, Coran, and Akono were experiencing high turbidity caused by heavy rainfall and clogged screens caused by flooded river conditions. As a result, the following areas have been affected: Tocobalandra, Matura, Partos of Valencia, that's supposed to be parts. I've seen Partos. Parts of Arima, Pinto Road, Mount Pleasant, Calvary Hill, Shore, Village, parts of Lupino, and La Pastora, El Dorado, Tacarigua, and Tunapuna. Parts of Maraca, St. Joseph. WASA said it will continue to provide updates as every effort is being made to return those facilities to service at the earliest possible time. In more news, in the Commonwealth Head of Government meeting where the Prime Minister of Trinidad participated, in which the theme for the meeting was One Resilient Common Future, Transforming Our Commonwealth. After the opening ceremony, Prime Minister Rowley attended the Chogam Executive Session at Parliament House. Dr. Rowley also met with the Prime Minister of Singapore, Lawrence Wong, for bilateral talks which focus on deepening partnerships in training and capacity building. The leaders identified national security, digital, and public service transformation as sectors for cooperation. In more news, in a recent interview, the Shogunas West Dinesh Rambali made it clear even though it may have a showdown for the position of MP concerning his Shogunas West seat, he's not backing down. This after former UNC MP Jack Warner on Wednesday signaled his willingness to return and to the political ring and contest a seat once UNC political leader Kamla Prasad-Bisesa gives him the green light. Meanwhile, in news, good news for band leaders as 80% of their bands are almost sold out. This was confirmed by the president of Tobago October Carnival Association, Dexter Sandy, who encouraged last-minute visitors to take advantage of the remaining deals. In terms of Juve, most bands are almost to capacity for the Pretty Mass. There are still units on sale. Bands are reporting good sales. Let's take a look at international news. Beyonce will appear alongside Vice President Kamala Harris at a rally in Houston. A person familiar with the planning tells CNN the first joint appearance with the music icon whose anthem has been the soundtrack of the Harris campaign. The appearance, in which Beyonce will appear with Willie Nelson, is designed to be one of the biggest closing acts of the campaign since the moment Harris ascended to the top of the Democratic ticket. The Vice President team has been working behind the scenes to negotiate a joint appearance before Election Day. In sport, wicket-keeper batter Jordan Cox and spinner Rian Ahmed have been added to England's white ball squad for the tour of the Caribbean. Both players are currently with England's test squad in Pakistan. Cox is due to fly home, while Ahmed, who is playing in the third test against Pakistan, will most likely not play in the first odd against the West Indies. Yeah. Now let's take a look at the weather. This afternoon will be settled, but hazy conditions will prevail. Tonight will be fair despite a few brisk showers. Take note that gusty winds and street flash flooding may occur near heavy showers and thunderstorms. A moderate surge of Saharan dust is expected from this afternoon. The remainder of the Leicester Antilles, sunny, hazy, and breezy conditions are expected despite a few brisk showers. Tonight will be mostly fair, but brief showers are likely. Max forecast temperature in Trinidad will be 32 degrees Celsius and Tobago will also be 32. Seas will be moderate with waves between 2 and 2.5 meters in open water and around 1 meter, but choppy near showers in sheltered areas. Let's take a quick recap of the headlines. Heavy rainfalls causes negative impact on Wassa plant. National security a topic in Singapore. And Rambali says he is not giving up his Shogunas West seat. So the news to 4 p.m. on the street 919 FM. Do have a fantastic afternoon.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.